who actually did this, and it sucks for him now because the video goes viral, and all the people who want to protect the weak and stuff are just like they're sending him death threats and stuff, things, the things that happen through his PSN account, and it wasn't even him. And then they went and found out who it was. Like they didn't know who it was, but after a while, figuring out the dates and the timelines, they figured out who it was. And so the guy in the car accident is like a 23-year-old guy, and the guy who actually did this thing on his, they're not, I don't think they even know each other, like friend of friends, so like sort of acquaintance type people. And it's like some 17-year-old guy who's just like, whatever, I did it because it was funny. And he's apparently been doing it on other games. GTA 5 is the one he mentions, and he's just like un unrepentant. This is a crazy story. Like, wow. Usually you hear the first thing and then that's sort of over and people make their judgments. Oh, you shouldn't have, let a stranger share play your thing and stuff like that. But it was interesting to me. It's like, wow, there's just like so many lessons here in online behaviors. Like, yeah, don't share play with people you don't really know. And then the second one is like, don't give your account to people that you don't really know, so that they mess it up and then everyone hates you. And like nobody, I think most people probably don't know that second part, which is why the death threats and stuff continue. Craziness.
I mean, I did think about that before, like like first started doing share play, because I was like, what if somebody could use this for like bad if they wanted to, if they it's like for evils if they wanted to do that, because it's like you're giving somebody control over your game and everything. It's like if they decide to just go in there, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna start deleting all your stuff, and it's like, haha, you can't do anything about it because, haha, I'm a jerk. And then next thing you know, you're missing a bunch of stuff because, yeah, people can be jerks sometimes and do things for the evil elves or something. So like, yeah, I did it. I broke you. So, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Don't
yeah.
play with strangers.
Don't. Stranger danger, as we said many times yesterday for some reason.
Well, that's because Tekken keeps not heeding the warning. He's all like, oh, I could totally play with all these strangers because, nothing can
I
possibly
mean,
go
I
wrong.
think in some cases it's fine, but the share play thing,
It's
yeah,
never
you,
fine.
you have exposed yourself to, well, exactly the type of thing that just happened.
Yeah.
All right, so moving away from that, Street Fighter V, there was a new trailer with Nash. Apparently, he's going to be back in Street Fighter V, and the thing announced at the end of the trailer is that there's going to be some sort of open beta for Street Fighter V,
I saw that.
but it's for pre-orders, so it kind of like.
Yeah.
But then, I'm probably going to get it, so we'll see.
Well, my thing
Nash
is
like
like
a zombie or something, or like
it's
Frankenstein.
something weird in that one. But my thing is with them is though, like I can't trust them not to release like some super ultra version of it. So I'm like, would I pre-order it and get it released, or should I just wait until the inevitable, like super ultra gold something ultra mega version that comes out like a few months later, and then it's like, well, I should have just saved my money because you knew this was going to happen. You know how they operate, so you should know better. So I don't know. I'm kind of like conflicted with Capcom now because I'm like, well, I can't buy their stuff day one anymore because it's like, well, now they've already shown me that they refuse to release it for one version of their game. So it's like I don't know if I should just wait now. So I don't know.
I guess it just, it depends on how quickly you want to play it. Some of the, like, the Game of the Year edition stuff is sort of different. Because, like, Street Fighter 4 was iterated on many times. Like, there was the 2013 edition, then there was the arcade edition, and then the recent one is the Ultra edition. And I think only Arcade and Ultra cost money, right?
Maybe.
I think like the 2013 was just added on as an update,
I don't think so.
wasn't it?
I think Chapter might be
I
right,
can't really
'cause
remember.
I think that's when they added the YouTube stuff.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I've been soured on them because I mean they did the same thing with Marvel vs. Capcom, and because I was like super excited for that game, and then like like a week after the game came out, they're like, "So we're making this other version." I was like, "Son of a bitch!" So it's like it kind of irritates me because it's like I was like super excited for Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and then they go and make like a super version of it, and I'm like, well, I mean, I could have just waited, and then I could have got all this stuff. And it's like,
Mm.
Capcom, seriously, why?
Yeah, see, so it always comes down to, do you value playing it or do you value getting it for the least amount of money?
I don't know.
So yeah, always
But it's kind of
that's
both.
always the trade-off.
They always add like stuff though that's like you would want in like the vanilla version, and then
Even
so,
in like the last version of Street Fighter 4 Ultra, it's like, oh, it has all the stuff in it if you buy the physical version, and then there's like, oh, there's also a download costume content that we
Mm.
came out with later. Haha. Gotcha again. Haha. You
effing
thought you had
Capcom.
everything, but you don't. The last costume
Wow.
content you
Yeah.
can't get unless you buy it. Haha, DLC, yay. We're almost as evil as Square Enix. Maybe we're even more evil, because we're Capcom. Ha, no Mega Man Legends 3 for you.
That's a
Sad.
sore subject. Those jerks.
And that's why we cut it in last year. But now it's the new year, so it's over. So it's like, yeah, we're good now. Until they pull this Super Street Fighter 4 5 thing, because we all know it's going to happen.
It's going to several times. In fact, I can guarantee it. I think we could probably put money on when it's going to be, not as opposed to if it's going to be. So, Capcom, seriously.
Actually, I think
the new
yeah, RPG's right. It's like there is no version of Street Fighter that has like less than one version besides like the original and like the weird 2033 or whatever.
Street Fighter one
Yeah.
and the movie, the bad
The
ones.
movie.
Yeah, only the bad ones have one version.
Wait, did Alpha have a different version?
I'm pretty sure it did.
Wasn't like EX some? Wait, no, is that something
Actually,
else?
wait.
That was the 3D one, right? Like it was like a
Mm,
Tekken style one where it was.
Mm,
Was it like that,
I don't
or was it
think.
just rendered in 3D, but like really old style 3D?
yeah, the 30 ones I don't really care about, so whatever.
I think that was just like EX or something.
I
think
think
that
I
was
think they did
X.
have yeah, I think they did.
This-
I'd have to look it up though.
See, this is why it's confusing. They shouldn't release so many versions of these.
I'm looking it up now.
It's like it'd be easier if they just had one version of each game, but no, they can't do that. So, F Capcom. This is why I also can't buy Deep Down when it first comes out. It's super,
Well, that it's still supposed to be
extremely deep down, or
so.
some crap.
Yeah, Street Fighter EX.
That was the 3D one, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure there's more than one version though.
I'm pretty sure there is too.
Yep, there are. There's Street Fighter EX Plus, Street Fighter EX Plus Alpha, and those are the two listed on Wikipedia.
Is there other versions of Alpha?
I don't. It doesn't say here on here.
Oh, maybe.
Probably.
Anyways, a new trailer for Batman Arkham Knight was released today, titled Gotham is Mine. Shows off more of the rogues. And for some reason, people think that the guy in the hood at the end was Joker.
No.
I was like, it was clearly a Scarecrow, right? Unless they're full, like, what are you seeing? Like, that was Scarecrow standing on the building. He has the hood, the little injector things on that one gloved hand, and then they turned around to the front, and there was a flash of lightning, and he
What
looked up.
websites
Like,
do you go to, Traptical, to see the comments
To
from
see-
these people?
idiots. I just can't bear.
It's like troll.com or something.
They're
It's
like,
like,
oh, trailer confirms Joker's return. Is like, where? And it's like, yeah, the guy in the hood. That's Joker. It's like, no, it's not.
like you clearly don't know your Batman villains because that is not him.
Also, one of like the first 5 rules on the internet is like, don't read the comments because just don't.
Well, some of them are good for laughs though, because it's like I've scrolled down to the comments on some things before. I'm just like, these people, you guys. So it kind of depends. I mean, yeah, there are some idiots out there, but I mean, sometimes there are some good comments out there, and some are just funny. So I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ironically,
Yeah.
Street Fighter EX Plus Alpha came out in 1997, the year before the year of the video game, the first one.
The year of the video game.
Wow.
Yes.
Then some release dates were announced. Ollie Ollie 2, Welcome to Ollywood, is coming out next week, March 3rd. I'm really excited. People other than me seem less so. Whatever.
I mean, it was like the game of the year, though. So, in all fairness,
Yeah, it was so good. People, I go out and through these sites that I go to, and there'll be listings like, oh yeah, the best Vita games, and there's just like, no one has Ollie Ollie, really? It's like, shame.
Wait, is it Vita only right now?
No, it's coming to PS4 and Vita next week. Or wait, you're talking Ollie
I
Ollie,
mean, like
the first one?
prior to the.
Yeah, it's also on PS4 now as well.
Oh. Hmm.
And pretty soon it's going to be on Xbox One and Wii U. So
Maybe.
that's starting to happen now too, where like Velocity 2X was also announced for Xbox One and Wii U. Apparently those guys are going to be working with Sierra to get that published on those consoles.
Oh no.
Just now the I think that's the indie label for Activision. Sierra.
They've done other stuff before though. I've heard the name.
Well, yeah, they used to be their own company. They used to be one of the big ones.
Hmm. Maybe they don't have it as like listed as best Vita game because it's like multi-platform now or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Because I mean, that's sometimes the case with like other games that I've liked, and I'm like, how is this not on the list? It's like the best game ever. But then I remember it's like, I guess technically it's on another console too. So I don't know.
Maybe. Hotline Miami 2 is coming out March 10th. Finally ending that series. And did RPG? I know Tekken's played it. Have you played it, RPG?
I have not because I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay. It's really violent. It's top down, really violent. Difficult to describe other than that. Actually, it's kind of a puzzle game, I guess. It's about figuring out how to kill everyone in all the rooms without getting killed first.
That does not sound like a puzzle at all.
Yeah, but like you can't really twitch your way through it like other games where you're tasked with killing everything in a room and then moving on. You have to plan it out before you do it. It's
So
cool.
it's a lot
You
of
should check it out,
premeditated murders going on. Is what you're telling me? This
Pretty
does not sound
much.
this does
Except
not sound
you
like
have
a
no
healthy
motive.
game at all.
You're just
That's even worse.
You're just an insane man going in and how am I gonna kill them all without dying? Yeah.
How is this game not met with a bunch of controversy? This does not sound right.
Probably because it looks graphically antiquated compared to something like GTA
Well, that's true.
or
Still.
other games.
But still.
I don't know, man. I'm really interested to see like what happens when the new Mortal Kombat comes out because that game looks really brutal and a lot of the violence in it. And just I'm a bit like ugh when I see some of
The
that stuff.
second coming.
I don't know, because like I mean, I liked. Was it 9? That was before that one. The one with the actual story
The
thing
reboot,
going on.
It's basically called
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat
the
with no
reboot.
number.
Oh, they don't have a number because I
Yeah.
thought it was like 9 or
It's
something.
just Mortal
People
Kombat.
call it Mortal Kombat 9, but it was just Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, because I mean that one was actually. I mean, like the story mode was like really good, surprisingly for like Mortal
That's so
Kombat.
good.
So it's like, oh, this is unusual. So that was kind of unexpected. So I'm kind of like interested to see what they do with X or 10. I don't know how they're doing the naming for that because I know there's an